In search for answers of what happened to Tshegofatso Pule, we are led to this complex in Florida, in the West Rand of Johannesburg, in Rudabit to exact. And this is where she was, well, last seen, according to footage on cameras around this complex. She was last seen leaving this apartment, Westlake complex, with a man suspected to be her boyfriend. And social media reports from a friend of hers reported that it was in the middle of the night when she left, and she was not seen since then until her demise and until she was found by the police. The cold-blooded and calculated murder of Tshegofatso Pule sent shockwaves across the country. How could anyone be so cold as to murder an expectant mother? Those closest to Pule were left numb. At the time, they had made plans for her and her unborn child.
Her baby shower was supposed to be on the 27th of June. She was due first week of July, but she's no more.
Did you know whether it was going to be a boy or a girl?
Yeah, it was going to be a girl. We knew that.
Hundreds came out to observe Pule's candlelit vigil, held close to her home in Meadowlands in Soweto.
16 years ago, we buried her father. 13 years later, we buried her mother. We were looking forward to receive the new member in our family, but it was never meant to be so. Only God knows why. Really for a moving ceremony.
As they left for home that evening, Tshegofatso's family prepared for her funeral.
When Tshegofatso came, she's like to me, "King wasanya or baru wasanya?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Wasanya or baru wasanya?" And then I'm like, "I don't know." And she's like, "I always told you, learn to forgive. Yes, mom and dad left us, but learn to forgive. Let go, and I'll always be there for you." She came all the day. And then she's like, "I'm going to Grace Bible Church and I'm going to pray for you. You're going to find peace in your heart." And then she's like, "I'll always be there for you through the end."
What have we done to you guys? What have you done? Ke motswadi o lang. To my son, to my brothers, to my children out there, boys, if there's any mistake that I have done to you, give me a chance.
As Tshegofatso made her way to her final resting place, the family were left asking themselves, what had they done to wrong the universe so badly?
You know, in Tshegofatso, it's for the second time, it's a second tragedy in the family. In 2015, January the 15th, my son, Wamgele Zuma Memela, the son to Sandile Memela, and my daughter-in-law were murdered, brutally murdered in Bryanston. And During the week, politicians came. They promised us that justice will be served because this is the high-profile case. But up to this day, nothing happened. I feel that the justice failed us. And I hope that with Tshegofatso, it's not going to be just a state like it did with my brother, with my son, who is a cousin to Tshegofatso. So I'm pleading to Babu Pule, I'm pleading to the president, can abantwana bethu not be just states South Africa of crime?
The explicable number of GBV cases and deaths saw South African women take matters into their own hands, demanding justice.
Long live the spirit of Tshegofatso Pule! Long live! Long live the spirit of Tshegofatso Pule! Long live! Wathinte bafasi! Wathinte bafasi! Wathinte bafasi! Wathinte bafasi! We demand the police to put femicide cases at the top of the police force agenda. We want to remind the Minister of the Police and his police force that should they fail to act today, tomorrow it will be your daughter, your sister, your mother who falls victim to the scourge.
We ask that the police to support us to demand that the courts of the land and prioritize gender-based violence. We say that the law enforcement must start talking to women seriously and take our report seriously. We ask lastly that the President and his cabinet address the nation by Tuesday, the 23rd of June 2020. We ask our leaders to stop sympathizing, to stop politicizing, and act now before it is too late. Thank you.
The journey to healing began the very next day for Tshegofatso Pule's family, as hundreds had marched to the Roodepoort police station on Tuesday seeking a speedy investigation into her murder. The South African Police Service were notifying Tshegofatso's family of the man arrested for killing their child.
First and foremost, let me just start by appreciating the hard work of the police official who've been having sleepless nights trying to uncover and maybe even tracing the suspect. It's a long journey that we're going to have to engage in as a family. It's going to be a difficult one, but I think as a family it's something that we are prepared to face because it's another chapter of a difficult moment, perhaps even at the times when we thought that we would just heal as a family first before we could actually get the news of who is behind the killing of Tshegofatso.
Tsego's alleged murderer was not asked to plead to any charges at his appearance as he was without legal representation. His next appearance is in a week's time at a hearing to be held in camera. I am Thabiso Sitole and cameraman Thabo Madilula for SABC News in Johannesburg.